We all remember the zombie survival mode from PUBG, but guys, this is something crazy. After the release of this game called Undawn, everybody started thinking no way this game could rival PUBG. I mean, there are thousands of PUBG clones all over the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. But Tencent Games, with their unmatched development and the right use of Unreal Engine 4, has developed this gem that might just let you abandon PUBG. So in this video, we'll talk about everything you need to know about The Walking Dead, Undawn, haha, and whether or not you should play the game on your mobile. So without further ado, let's get started. So first of all, let's talk about the game size. The first thing to notice is that Undawn has a game size of 366 megabytes, so naturally I had very low expectations from the game. But when you start the game, an additional 4+ gigabytes of data must be installed to even start the game. From here, you can understand that there's a lot of content to be discovered. Now, talking about the storyline, the game revolves around a post-apocalyptic zombie world where the whole humanity perished after a mysterious meteor hit the earth and blah 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 blah. Humans did some messed up things, the zombies came, and now our main character is stuck in a world where he must survive and save the people around him. Story-wise, Undawn is the most cliché zombie game you'll ever find. Well, after the tutorial, our main character joins a group of badasses called the Raven Squad, which you join to fight off many zombies and find a shelter for the common people. So while I was playing Undawn, I realized that this game is a great survival game where you have to put in the work to build your house. But that's where the craziness starts. Some things in this game just don't make sense. I mean, it's obvious that Tencent took a lot of time in developing the survival aspect, but honestly, the survival aspect, being able to craft a gun with just an iron ore and other generic materials, the survival aspect just don't look sincere or well researched. Another weird thing is that with just a couple of clay bricks, you can make a toilet? But I understand that Tencent just needed to get stuff done because they were aiming for so many other survival aspects like materials, guns, and a lot of other things that they just couldn't focus on making the game look super realistic. Now let's talk about the storyline. While the anime-style graphics were pretty fun to watch, the storyline is too bland. For example, it's so generic that you're the same old hero who goes into a post-apocalyptic world thinking he's the real deal. Then he meets a group of badasses and the story never ends. There comes a point where it just gets super generic and repetitive. Your missions are always zombies attacking, and surprisingly, you can use a shotgun to kill like 1,000 zombies and keep getting ammo out of the crate. All these things make the game look super boring. I wouldn't even say that Undawn is boring, but it's just too simple. In a world where games like Resident Evil exist, Undawn just cannot compete. But if you're a fan of simple action games, then Undawn is the perfect example of what happens if the zombie factor is added into a battle royale series. The game looked quite similar to Life After. I'll go as far as to say that Tencent might have just taken a lot of inspiration while it used to be the other way around. So storyline wise, I wasn't impressed. Tencent did what they needed to do and made a nice Walking Dead parody of PUBG Mobile. Gameplay wise, I think Undead could have done better. But if you're a fan of games like PUBG Mobile, then Undead might be your next favorite title. It's surely not a joke to develop a game of this caliber for a mobile phone. You start by doing small missions, and as you progress, the missions get harder and harder. I just wish they wouldn't be this generic. Anyways, the character interaction in Undawn is one of the best things I've ever seen in a game. You get to meet Sherry, Tank, Kane, and others who will guide you throughout the game. The dialogues are well thought out, but they do have the tendency to get a bit cringy. For example, when Sherry was singing a song while the main character was sleeping, it couldn't get any more Rapunzel than this. Moreover, the shooting mechanics and driving are similar to what PUBG offers. If you come from PUBG Mobile, you'll see that almost every aspect of the game seems similar. The graphics, button, shooting recoil, the weapons, everything looks PUBG-alike. And the graphics? Beautiful. I don't think Life After really competes here. But hey, I might be a bit biased because I've played PUBG for so long. The game has same smooth, ultra high and extreme settings as PUBG, and the results speak for themselves. But honestly, the graphics just speak volumes about the game itself. From buildings, materials and trees to even the game's UI, everything seems positive. And that's what I love about Undawn. But things get a bit weird on the performance and optimization side. The game is not as nearly as optimized as some other games, or just might be too much for regular mobile phones like mine. I used Samsung's S21 Ultra and it would start stuttering right when I decided to record the game. Now this might be because I have the Exynos model of my phone, which is known for stuttering in games and even camera, but at the time of editing, my channel partner will record it using his phone. It will be either iPhone or Samsung's Note 10 Plus, so we will see performance on that as well. If you set the graphics to smooth and ultra FPS, that's where you enjoy the game without any lag. This is something I just wanted to add. Finally, when we compare the game to PUBG, yes, it can be a replacement for PUBG, but only if you care about the survival aspect more. Both games are basically the same with players from all over the world, so you won't feel lonely. But honestly, if you're looking for a zombie survival, then Undawn offers a lot more than PUBG's regular zombie survival mode. You can find the link in our blog, so I'll link it down in the description if you want to play the game. And that's about it for the video. Do let us know what you think about Undawn and whether it can replace PUBG. Lastly, make sure to press subscribe and ring that bell icon if you want future fun videos like these. Until next time, peace.